Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Tai Chi in the Park with me, Li Fu. Today we are here again at Evelyn's Park, and we're going to be starting our series on meditative walking, Tai Chi walking in a meditative way. And these various practices of meditative walking are very good for our cognitive function. It's good for people who are dealing with issues like Parkinson's or MS or any kind of other neurological issues. And for those who are not, it helps to strengthen the focus, relax the mind, and facilitate a more meditative, wakeful, alert state of mind. So let's go ahead and get warmed up. We're going to go through all of the joints and make sure that our body is open and relaxed. So take a deep breath in and exhale. Open the knees by bending, open the hips by sinking. Lengthen the spine, reaching up through the crown. And with a soft, slow, deep breath, drawing in life force energy and letting it sink and travel out into all areas of the body. And now let's reverse the flow. Inhale, bringing the hands up through the center. And now bringing the hands together in front of the heart. Let's rub the hands. And open up the fingers. Rub in between the fingers, rubbing the webbing. Interlacing all the fingers and rubbing the palms side to side, providing a little gentle pressure. And bringing the fingertips together, tapping the fingertips together. Bringing the hands together, turning the palms up, tapping the side of the palms. And then holding the hands out, spreading the fingers, bringing the first finger and thumb together and open. Middle finger and thumb touch, open. Ring finger and thumb touch, open. Pinky finger and thumb touch, open. We're going to count the fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and continue. And this might be very easy for some of you. But this is a very simple technique called hands lighting up the brain. And when we do these kinds of fine motor skilled movements with a little bit of focus, a little bit of concentration. It lights up multiple parts of the brain simultaneously. And one more time. And wiggle the fingers, take the hands down, rotate the hands in a circle, open up the wrists, and reverse. And rolling the shoulders up and back, small shoulder rolls. As if you were giving yourself a massage, right? You wouldn't want to be rough with yourself if you were getting a massage. You'd want it to be firm but gentle and smooth, relaxing. All right, and let's take a deep breath in. Open the hands, open the chest, open the heart. And exhale, roll the shoulder blades apart. Curling the spine and then rolling up the spine. Deep breath in. Exhale, roll down the spine. And one more time, rolling up. And exhale, rolling down. And rolling up to center. Bring your feet together. Hands on the thighs. Circle the knees around the feet. Rolling across the feet, rolling into the heels, into the balls of the feet, and reverse. So you're massaging your feet against the ground or against the floor. And coming up to center, stepping the feet apart, opening up the ankles, opening up the ball of the foot, and reverse. So strength in the ankles and openness and flexibility in the ankles is important for good balance, and for our meditative walking, we're going to need that. All right, and now coming into our Tai Chi stance. Moving and reminding ourselves to come back to our natural breathing. Our natural breathing is slow, long, deep, even, smooth, and subtle, effortless, deep breathing. And moving that breath down into the abdomen as we practice. And starting with standing meditation, drawing the elbows up and out to make a nice continuous arc in the arms. So it's not that the hands are out and then the hands are bent and the wrists are bent. It's one nice smooth circle, as though you're embracing a circle in between your arms. The armpits are open, the elbows are open, the wrists are open, and everything is just slightly curved. And the same in the legs. The feet are flat and even. The knees are open and bent. And we're sinking into the quad or the groin, the inguinal crease. And we're imagining that our legs are also embracing this ball underneath us. This imaginary ball of chi. And then moving up the spine, we want the spine centered and upright. Shoulders relax by sinking through the elbows. And the chest is empty or hollow, meaning that we're not holding energy in the chest. We're allowing it to sink and drop down into the belly. And we lift up through the crown. Soft gaze forward. Continuing to breathe naturally, abdominally. And just notice and observe sensations you might have in the body. You might feel an area of the body that wants to tense up as you're holding this. See if you can encourage that area to relax, not hold the tension if it's too much tension. And now we're going to shift our weight to one side and post the empty leg. Heel is lifted, ball of the foot just resting on the ground, and we're turned at a 45-degree angle. So building internal strength just through standing, and that standing leg is going to be bent. The knee is going to be open. Knee's not going to be locked out. And you feel like that standing leg is rooted into the ground like a post. Your heel, your hip, and your shoulder blade are lined up. Remember, the chest is hollow or empty. And once you feel that standing leg has got enough energy running through it, the muscles are getting a little tired, you just bring your heel down, come back to center, shift the weight to the other side, and post. Standing leg is bent just slightly. It's going to build strength not only in the muscles of the leg, but also the tendons. And tendon strength keeps our joints healthy. Feeling these simultaneous sensations of both sinking, rooting, and grounding, as well as being open and uplifted. Soften the eyes, soften the gaze. And bringing yourself back to center. Let's begin our Tai Chi walking. So I'm going to take a few steps back. Arms stay in that same rounded shape. And we'll take about 5 to 10 steps forward. We'll see how far we can get. Shifting the weight to one side. Stepping through with the heel. And as you shift the weight forward, the arms open up. And the tendency is to want to inhale here. And then we post. Exhale. The hands, the arms, gently squeeze together. Step forward with the heel as wide as your hips, if not wider. And post, coming together. Exhale, sinking. Inhale, opening, relaxing. Exhale, gently contracting towards center. Finding your center through the practice. Inhale, open. The arm moves as one unit. And now let's step back. Our retreating step. We reach and look back with the ball of the foot. Bring the heel down. Then as we shift the weight, arms open up. And we post. Arms squeezing in. As you step back, shift the weight, open up. Exhale, drawing in. Inhale, opening up and out. Exhale, drawing back to center. As we walk, imagining that you are moving through an energy field with this gentle resistance. Some people like to imagine as though they're walking through water. I've also heard people imagine that people are moving through honey. Now let's come forward. Stepping forward, opening up. Each time we step, we build more chi. Relaxing the mind. And find that ease in the rhythm. Not going too slow, not going too fast. Also finding the right gait for you, not dropping into the step, but rather finding the ground with your heel. And stepping back. And as we do this mindfulness movement, we start to gain a greater sensitivity. We start to feel more, sense more, as we become more present with just each step. And coming forward. Keeping that spine upright. Feeling a sense of nobility. Being there with yourself each step of the way. And stepping back. As you post, stay low. Don't let yourself pop up. If your legs are getting tired, you can always take a break and raise your stance. But as you're practicing, lower those hips and keep them the same height. Don't let the hips rise up. Seeing the pelvic bowl opened up to the sky. Chest is relaxed and empty. Belly full. All right, and stepping forward one more time. Not trying to make the practice perfect, but rather being perfectly present within yourself. And just allowing whatever happens to happen. If the foot wobbles, it wobbles. If the arms go in when they go out, when they should go out, that's fine too. What's more important is what's happening on the inside. All right, and let's take a few steps back, finding our starting position. And post here, stepping out to the side, rounded arms, coming back to our standing position. This is also called life nourishing stance. And as you stand on the earth, imagining earth energy bubbling up underneath the feet. And now shifting weight, coming into our universal post. Grounding down into the core of the earth. Crown of the head opening up, connecting to the sky, to the heavens. Being that conduit between heaven and earth. Sinking in the chest, not dropping the chest, just sinking from the core of the chest down into the pelvis. We're retraining the body. And stepping out to the side, shifting the weight through center. Posting, finding that alignment through the heel, the hip, and the shoulder. And coming back to center. And let's close out our practice with a little bit of self-massage. Inhale, you can raise your stance here, but still have the knees open. And drawing up from the earth. We'll end the class with a little Pai Da. A little tapping. So we're going to bring one hand, we're going to slap the upper trapezius and slide down the chest. Releasing any tension that might have occurred during our standing practice or our walking meditation. All right, now we're gonna tap underneath, tapping the lats. Really waking up that lung chi. And bringing the back of the hands to the small of the back, rubbing up and down between the hips and the rib cage. And breathing down into the lower back. And tapping the hips with two gentle fists. Going down the legs. Stopping just above the knee joint. Skipping over the knee joint, just below the knee joint. And if you can go down to the ankles, go ahead. If not, you can just stay here. And coming back up, open the hands, tap the back of the knees. And bring the hands together, warm the hands up. Warm hands, circling the knee joints, making sure the knees are happy so we can do more meditative walking. And circle in the other direction. Bring the hands up, one hand over the other, over the navel. Circulating that chi in the belly. Relaxing the abdomen. Making medium-sized circles around the navel. This also helps to alleviate back pain. And now big circles coming just underneath the rib cage to the top of the pelvis. And then stopping underneath the breastbone and reversing big circles. Medium circles. And over the navel. And then pausing over the navel, letting the chi return back to the center. And letting some of that chi move from the navel straight back towards the spine, stimulating the Mingmen, the gate of life. And calming the energy between the kidneys. And let's close out our practice with a deep breath in. Bring the feet together. Inhale the arms up. Feeling the tranquility inside that the practice brings. And we end with our Tai Chi Salute, the coming together of heaven and earth to create peace and harmony inside and out. Thank you all so much for practicing, for all of you here at the park with me, and for all of you who are practicing with us at home. Stay safe, take care, Dao An. Wishing you peace on your path.